Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 40 before I play any games, as I always do. Voice is still a little strained from yesterday's video or stream, despite drinking. My voice gets strained so easily. It's too hot to drink. I'll drink the water. But we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I'm about a minute in here. Let's start. So we are white, and this should win his queen. We can win the rook, but is that good enough? I think it is. We're up 2 pawns. And my posture. It's not good. So we should be a mate in 2. Oh, it's not a mate in 2. But we're picking up his rook. And that's good enough. We have a fork. We win the queen. I don't think there's a mate. Or is there? Almost. This should be winning. Mate in 2. I was looking at completely different things there. That's why it took me so long. Well, this should put us up a piece. That was a stupid puzzle. I can trade rooks and then go check, winning his rook. That's probably the solution. And just hope that I avoid perpets. We are black. It's just a mate in 2. Is his queen trapped? I think it is. So if we give a knight d4 check and he goes to a5, this should be mate. So if he goes to a4, then this is mate. We are white. Black will be in Zugzwang. I think. So what if we go straight back? How am I continuing there? I don't know if it's that easy. Yeah, I guess I can always come back. Okay, and take. He has no good checks. And we just trade here. I think, I mean, I think it's trading queens, but that's a little scary. I don't know about that. Queen e4, f, e, king f2, king f5, king e2, king e5. No, wait, where was I? Let me do it in my head. Yeah, because the point is my king is going to get to d4. But yeah, that's kind of tricky. But the king needs to get to d4. So check, and then we're going to win his rook. So I think it's going to be bishop e2 and then queen g2. Right? So queen g2 is a mate. And similar. White. What could this be? I guess knight b7 and then we support the pawn, right? Knight b7, bishop somewhere. And then, well, let's just say he goes to f8, and then I'm just pushing the pawn. So, so we go d7, bishop e7. And do I have time to do this? b3. That's going to be very tight. I don't know how I come back. I'm not stopping it in that case. So boom, bang, boom, 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 boom. So maybe I can go king c2. Oh, that's very tricky. What about if I go d7, bishop e7, and then knight here, knight c5? Pushes, and then I just take, right? Okay, I'm going to push here. It ends there. I wanted to look at that with the engine. I will go back and look at it because that was interesting. I think that's the thing. You have to go knight c5 after. So I'm going to just do this again. And then, yeah, this should be high rated. It's rated like it is because people aren't thinking. But yeah, had he pushed, well, okay, I guess it ends there because there's multiple solutions. So I was going to go knight c5 here, which is winning. But apparently we can also queen. Oh, wait, sorry. Where am I here? I meant here, bishop e7. And then it's actually knight a5. I was thinking knight c5, but then I guess black has bishop d8. And if I attack it, he can just, I guess, go back to bishop f6. So it's actually here, which is the same idea, except I think I have a fork now if he goes to bishop d8. Yeah, so I'm going to downvote that one just because it's underrated. So we have a check, obviously. Wait, what's going on? This is not what I want to do. I'm trying to go back to Puzzle Street. Okay, refresh. Okay, here we go. So white. There's just a mate and 2. Why don't I take a pawn? Well, because his rook is trapped. That's why. We have, whoops. So what if I take your first? And then I have mate. Oh! His rook is there. I thought he was going to take with the rook. Oh, man. I thought he was going to take with the rook for some reason. And then what's my continuation here? Then we have check. Yeah, okay. We'll got to start over. I got sloppy there. Oh, my Lord. Getting tired. Getting tired. I was up for like almost 24 hours yesterday, so I'm not surprised this time that I'm tired. So yesterday I had a bunch of people in the stream. They showed up later. Like 45 minutes in, they showed up. I don't know why people don't come in the beginning. Ah, that's hot. I want to go knight f2. So it's, Oh, I guess, okay, what was wrong with knight f2? Everything. Okay, well, is it going to be one of those days? And it won't let me make a move. Okay, that's illegal. It is going to be one of those days. It is. Okay. Come on. Come on. I don't want to wait for you to have to load because I'm impatient and now tilted. I'm going a little too quick here, I think. I can take here and then take. I think that's good enough. Yeah, I'm falling asleep. Rook c1, knight c7. I can take again. We're black? What the hell? Huh? We are black? So, king h1? Only thing that makes sense. So I have bishop d7. Is that it? Because it's not over there. Should be good enough. Hello, Ryan. My voice is still strained from yesterday, but no buts. And I'm tired. I'm more tired than yesterday too. I was up for like 22 hours yesterday, so I'm still kind of burned out from that. I'm thinking about starting with a check because he has to take, and then after check, his king is offside. I think I can take and then rook c8. And I can take. Here we have a check followed by a mate. I think I can take on d7, just verifying. I'll be up a pawn, 2 pawns. Yeah, I don't think he can do anything about it. We have mate in 2. No. If this bishop was gone, then I'd be threatening a queen fork. Actually, I can just go queen h2, queen h1, queen h2. Can I? No, I can't. Queen h1, king f2, queen h2. He has king e1. Oh my god, I've got queen g3. Wow, I don't know how blind I am, but I am. I am what I am. For some reason, this rook looks a little awkward. Yeah, I'm really falling asleep. Jeez. Yeah, this one looks tricky. So I guess rook e8, and he has no way to defend it, so he has to push, and then I can defend. So it wasn't tricky, I'm just bad. Just bad. I think I can take on a2. And usually these are always just trading. But this one's trickier than usual. So here I think I actually want to go check and then maybe b4. Can I get away with that? Check and then b4. So we just attack the pinned piece and take with the rook. What about check? He has to take with the king. Well, I'm not even 100% sure if he has to do that because he is up a minor piece already. There's also h6 here. Which looks pretty good. Let's say he moves his queen somewhere. I don't know if that's... Yeah, then we have this check. And then the rook or the queen is going to h7. And that should be strong, right? So I think it might be h6. Yeah, again, bishop g7 looks good at first glance. Even second glance, it looks good. But I think all we have there is h6. And then king g8, and we don't have anything. So it's going to be h6 first. And then takes. Okay, but yeah, the puzzles seem a little tricky today, just a little. I think we can take on c1. And we will get our investment back with dividends. I think we have to go rook f c1 now. Hang on. Because if he goes rook g2, then I can just take the knight. So yeah, I think they're a little harder than normal today because this is only 1700. Okay, so we have a fork. And then no, okay, I'd like to start with the rook check, but he takes with the bishop. And I don't like that. That's why I wanted to take here first. But after queen takes, his rook is now defending d6. Although then I have this check and I'm picking up his rook. Okay, we're going to go for that. And then, yes, we go check here. Okay, yeah, no, they're tricky, though. I'm solving them, but they're tricky. So we can win his knight. Maybe not. I was thinking the check, and then we could take the knight, but he can defend it. Oh, but then I have rook d8. Oh, rook d1. Why don't I just go rook d1 right now? That should be it. I think it's just rook d1. And rook h1, similar theme. I didn't consider him queening. So bishop takes f1. Seems to be the only thing that makes sense. And I take the bishop. He can't recapture because I'll take his rook. And if he takes our rook, well, I guess that's a problem. Is it? No. Is it, though? Okay, then I go check. And then he has rook takes, and we're in this endgame. But that seems pretty equal. He actually has the passed pawn, so I don't know how much I like that. Yeah, that doesn't, okay, that's interesting, but it doesn't work. There's a deflection here, maybe bishop f3. Yeah. Okay, we are white. Oh, this is a useful endgame to know because I often mess this up. It's one of these two pawns, but black can blockade if we do the wrong pawn. I think it might be the c pawn because if we push the d pawn, I think he can just go bishop d7. So we have to start with this one. And if he goes to c8, yeah, so it has to be this pawn. And yeah, then we push. And then we go here. Okay, we are black. I wonder if I can take his bishop and then just run my pawn. Because how does he stop it? Maybe this way. Yeah, so that doesn't quite work. Actually, I can just attack his bishop. Or can I? No, I can't. Or can I? And then this little piggy runs to the market. Yeah, okay, maybe I can do this. If he defends it, I think I take. And that should be good. So and then we just attack two pieces at once. Okay, we are black. This gives me an outside passed pawn. That's probably the solution because he takes and he's never defending that. So, does it matter how we, yeah, it does matter. Okay. We are white. So I think I can go here, check, and then take. Last one. Let's not screw up. Let's not screw up. Knight g5 looks decent. Don't screw up. Don't screw up. Yeah, knight g5 is looking decent. If he takes the bishop, then we have check. But I have no pieces. But my queen is quite strong. Maybe I don't take the rook. Maybe I take on e6. Because that would be checkmate. So that's looking pretty good. Knight g5 to knight e6 is mate. So he can't take the bishop. If he defends his e-pawn, let's say he goes here, then I can take his rook. But my bishop is still hanging. So knight g5, queen e8. Who do we appreciate? Check. No, it's my move after that, right? Yeah, so it should be knight g5. And I think I want to go with the check and then take his bishop. This also looks good, but then he also had the check. Yeah, that's bad. So we have to start with the check, and then I think we're taking the rook. Because if he takes our bishop, he's getting mated. And if he gives us a check, then I should be okay there. I think I can avoid perpets. Okay, and then we're just going to take his bishop. Still a bit of work here, but... Okay, I'm done. I'm going to get one wrong on purpose now. Okay, so that took me 32 minutes because I screwed up twice. But I finished. Yay. Oh, I'm tired. I am so tired. Oh, my gosh. Okay, time for a game. I'm going to set up CPT before I start. Yeah, I'm literally having trouble keeping my eyes open. I don't know if I can wake up, but I was up so late yesterday, like 22 hours. Okay, this game is still from yesterday that I'm looking at. Okay, we'll let that run for a while. Okay, here we go. New game. Trying to stay awake. Ugh. Probably I won't magically become awake, but sometimes it happens. Okay, here we have a newish account. And he aborted. Good. Not that new, but newish. I already forgot what it said. 10 months or something. Why do people make new accounts? 22-14 opponent. Provisional. Well, is it provisional? I didn't check, but it's like 100 games. 100 games. Give me an established account. Like this guy. Established. That's what we want. A real account. The previous guy was also real, but he had high RD. Okay. I'm playing Charisma Putra. And we have a Philidor. Hopefully you can still hear me okay on the microphone when I'm in my terrible posture. And we have the exchange Philidor. Some people play c5 here, and it's not great. So I've got f3. I'm happy to play f3. Happy to oblige. And that's kind of a weird move. Bishop g4. I don't understand bishop g4. I was going to play f3 anyways. So I don't understand it. And that's an interesting offer. I'm going to castle here. It was tempting, but it's not going anywhere. So maybe he'll go knight c6, and then I think I will take the bishop, although knight f5 is still an option. Oh, excuse me. I want to keep that bishop. It's a lovely bishop to have because it's my good bishop. So we're going to keep that. And I think I'm threatening g4 here with tempo. If he plays f5, then I take his bishop. So yeah, we're going to go g4. I don't know what he's doing. I'm not trying to be just respectful, but I don't think he's playing so great. He's planning b5 though. So now h4. And yeah, just getting the show on the road. So f3 is a little weak now. It's because after c5, this will be undefended. Now, if only he had a bishop here. So I could go king b1. I could go knight d5. I could go g5. I don't know about g5. Maybe we go h. Yeah, let's go h5 first, and then maybe g5. Oh, so now he's really putting me to the test. Oh shit, there's b4 coming after. I think I have to take now. Otherwise b4, bishop a2. Although bishop a2 had b3. So maybe I was too quick to pull the trigger there. If bishop f4, he might have d5, but then I could take. But then this bishop is a little weak. I think it's time for some aggression. I guess he could go b4. He could because he's on my queen and king. Fortunately, he didn't. This is now under attack. So how do we wish to defend that? Maybe we go queen g2. We'll go queen g2, and then if b4, well, I guess knight b1. Well, this is a nice square. Yeah, oh yeah, so let's do that. Let's go knight e2 to knight f4. Plus we can go to d5 if we have to. Oh, he goes this way though. So I can go f4. I could lead with the knight already. If I go h6, and he pushes, then this diagonal is kind of weak for him. I could maybe go g6. I don't think I like g6 as much. Although, yeah, I think I prefer h6 over those with those options. Okay, let's play it. And then maybe f4, and then I'm threatening e5, kind of. Not really. Not really a real threat. But g6, and then go to f4. If b4, well, now I can't go to f5. b4, knight a4. Okay, there. Yeah, so e5, he's just pushing. Could I sack there? I could. Ooh. Takes. And if he doesn't, well, I weaken some things. He might just go here. But let's open it up. So if queen c7, I'm playing a lot on instinct here. I don't think I played fantastically, although his bishop is looking pretty bad now. Look, all of my pawns. Yeah, so I thought I could just take here. Thought I could just take. And check if my mouse works. So we want a pawn, and then which knight do we want? Because this might win another piece. Although, yeah, this wins another piece. This wins like the exchange now, and he's falling apart. I have a pretty good track record against the exchange Philidor. I don't know why people would play it when you could play so many other things. Like, I'm okay. So he's threatening queen a2, so that looks like a good move. I maybe I let him take a2 because this is my opportunity for a second piece here. Oh wait, I wasn't up a piece to begin with. I was up a pawn. No, I was up 2 pawns. Actually, if I take with the queen though, because then I'm threatening mate in a couple of moves. But the problem is, I don't like all these trades he's doing. So I think I want to take with the rook, but and then if he goes queen a2, then I have shelter, I think, because I can take here, and then after check, and he goes to d8, I can block. Is my idea. And if he attacks me, I mean, I just move anywhere, right? Oh my God. Oh, no. I thought this was mate, but we can bring the rook back. But I got to be careful. So takes, because I'm almost mated on e1. Yeah, see here. Then I might have this. No, I'm getting mated again. Yeah, I got to be really careful here. Rook d7. One of the rooks. This is tricky. One of the rooks to d8. Take. I think I can do that still, right? I think I'm okay there. I could even just move my bishop or something. Or could I? Oh, it's getting dangerous. Ooh, yeah, this is trick. I mean, I don't know if I can take that. What is it easier if I do it this way? I mean, if he takes the a pawn, I take and then check. Sorry, so if I takes, and if he gives me a check, go here and then check. I think I can take with the queen. It's all very scary. All very scary. Yeah, he takes on a2. Take here. If he blocks me first, actually has to go this way. Then I'm going to take with the queen. That was a big think. Yeah, it's a little dangerous here. I think taking with the rook is also fine, but it's tricky. Now it's all up to him. It's in his hands. It's out of my hands now, mostly. I still have to make another big decision next move, but mostly it's out of my hands. I might as well calculate now. Why stop calculating? So if he takes on a2, I was thinking queen e7. Well, he hangs mate, so. Okay, so that was no that I did have to be that queen a5 was dangerous. I had to be really careful there. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why people play the exchange Philidor. And this made no sense. I don't understand. Like, I don't understand because I get opponents who are this rating and then they play so well, and then I get people that are this rating and then they play a lot of really weird moves. Oh, I'm falling asleep here. Like Bishop G4. Why would anyone ever play Bishop G4? Like, it makes no sense. It never would make sense to play Bishop G4 here. I just don't get it. And this guy was over 2,200. He was over 2,200. I don't understand it. And they played Bishop G4. Yeah, he's beaten multiple 2,300s. It's very strange. Very strange. Makes no sense. It'll be interesting if the computer thinks I should have taken that bishop right away. And then, yeah, I don't know. He gave me everything you could want in life. I'm not sure about my continuation. I'm not sure if this was the best way to do it. And I think around here I started to play maybe a little, yeah, dangerously. And then here he gives me everything I wanted. Okay, let's look at that. What's the engine? Strange game. I'm ready for bed. Just waiting for this analysis to finish. I want to look at the Purdy graph before I play another game. Seven viewers. Hello, all you quiet lurkers out there. Okay, Lichess is quite slow today with the graphing. Okay, yeah, so just one inaccuracy, which was where? Here? The queen g2. It's still winning, but, oh yeah, there's bishop h3 looked good. So, but yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to play another one. If only all games could go that smoothly. But it wasn't even me. It was just my opponent. He played very oddly. Like, he was like 1,500 or something. Okay, maybe not 1,500, but like, okay. Anyways, we're going to get a Dutch. And we'll go e6. And knight f6. And he might go bishop b4. Will he? Or won't he? He doesn't. He plays like kind of a London. Now, I tried this before. It did not work out well. I think I'm going to put it on b4. Actually, hang on. I almost wonder if I can go knight h5. No, okay, I'm overthinking it. Stop overthinking. I wonder if I should play d6 early. Okay, I'm gonna take that. I think I'll castle here. But I might want to play d6 because my concern is he might have d5 if I castle. I guess technically I could play d6 then. I still might want to do this though. But then he might have c5. Plus there's queen a4, which I don't know about. Okay, let's go d6 first. I don't know. Castling maybe it was easiest, but yeah, I don't know. The d5 kind of freaked me out. And now I will castle. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting move because people have been playing it lately against me because now if we played 94, we're not actually threatening anything. And you can also play f3. But now I don't have to worry about knight g5 as I normally do. So I might go b6 or knight c6. But yeah, well, b6, then he's going to go for this. So let's go knight c6. And if d5, then okay. So I can go e5 now. And if he plays d5, okay, I think it's time for e5. Ooh, I started playing the Dutch like 6 months ago, I think. And so much to learn about it, but I do think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Okay, so I could play e4. I don't know if that's what I want because my light squared bishop is questionable. I don't think I want to play e4. So if I maybe h6. Would I be playing g5 there? He's going to test me on it too, 100% he will. Or he should. But then after bishop g3, do I have f4? I don't think I do. Right? Because takes... Oh, no, I do. Do I? No, I don't. I thought I could go gf, but I'd have to go... Or do I? Yeah, I do, right? g5, boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay, let's do that. And then I think I'll take with the queen. Often I would take with the rook, but since my rook only has one square there and it can't go to h6, I think I want to take with the queen. So I'll pre-move it. Okay, so g5, I thought he's losing the bishop for 2 pawns. Maybe I miscalculated. All right, because I'm going to push, take... Oh, he'll get 3 pawns for it. Ooh, I don't know if I want to give up 3 pawns. g5, bishop, g3, f4. Oh no, he gets 2 pawns because I get one out of the deal. Okay, I'm going to go for it, but I don't know if this is good because he gets 2 big pawns. He gets 2 big pawns, you know, in front of my king. So I don't know if this is good for me. Takes with the knight, I think, so he can keep his bishop. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if this is good. We'll see after the game, obviously. Might as well pre-move. Because my king is exposed, obviously. And he's got 2 pawns. He's got 2 pawns. Okay. So maybe rook h8. Nope. Yeah, I don't know if this is any good for me. Queen e8. Where am I going though? Yeah, this is not so pretty. This ain't pretty. Here and do this little maneuver. Bring it in. We're going to do that. Boom, boom, boom. Add a defender to the king side. Actually, I might have screwed up here. Because I have to come back with my tail between my legs. Because I missed that fork. But at least I get it off the back rank. Because it was on c8. And I don't have to worry for the moment anyways of his queen coming in. But yeah, I'm really curious about this g5 f4 thing I did. And he's going to control the e-file, so it's going to be so hard for my queen. Or maybe I can do this maneuver, knight h7. Then my queen has f6, and my knight can go to g5. That could be something. He might go queen d2, trying to eye this. Yeah, I think knight h7 is reasonable. He wants h5 again. I have a discovery on his knight. So this actually achieves two things here. Now he can come in, but I'm not really too worried about that. So what if he takes? Does he have anything scary? I don't think so. So we go there. He might still go queen h5. No, sorry, what am I talking about? Queen h4, you can't do that. Yeah, so I have queen g5. He has a fork, but I should be able to deal with that. Yeah, plus, what am I talking about? My bishop's covering this. So I think just bishop g5. I don't know what that last move was about. Okay, he has a check, but he didn't have anything great after that. I think I can play queen g5. And probably I want to take with the knight. Not 100% sure I do, but probably. Yeah. Then he has h4, you know. I don't know. If I take with the knight, he's got h4. Never mind, his knight's hanging. Okay, so I'll pre-move that. And remember, he's got 2 pawns for the piece, so I'm only up a tiny bit on paper. And that's on paper. Whoa. That's weird. So I think I want to take trade the queens off. Wait, do I? Ooh. I see, but I don't know. That seems far too dangerous. You know, his discoveries. Can I survive that though? How greedy can I be? No, I don't need more material. Let's simplify. I think I want to take. Yeah, let's not get greedy. And then maybe offer more trades. That forces the trade. Doesn't even. Oh wait. Can I do that? So if he takes my bishop, I'm okay there. He does get pretty active though. And more importantly, if he takes my rook, this is what I'm not sure about because I'm on his rook. No, I don't think we can do that. So we could either want to go to the E file. I think I probably want to go to the E file. Rook E8. Yeah, I'm starting to get pretty nervous here now. And I'm quite low on the clock. This knight sucks. So a question for myself, do I want to, by the way, chat is dead. But do I want to trade pieces or pawns? I don't know. I don't know because I'm trying to think. This is kind of a scary situation here. Okay. I don't know. He's kind of freaking me out a little. He's not even doing anything, but he's freaking me out. And I still haven't decided if I want to trade pawns or pieces or what. I think I want to trade pieces. Yeah, probably I want to trade pieces. Okay, so if he goes king f2, okay, well we can attack something. This attacks something too. Okay, let's just go here. Holy, okay, gotta be careful about this after. Okay, so 94. This is what I'm concerned about because he's weakening me. I don't actually have to respond to that. And maybe I won't. So maybe I attack. Well, what's that about? He's giving me a thing? Oh, what it I can block it though, right? So boom. Check, take. I don't think there's a fork at the end or anything. Right? Take. I think I can do it. Have to be brave. Have to be brave. Okay, he's trying for the tricks. I have this now. No, we can't do that. Here? Oh, I'm burning lots of time, but it's scary. I'm scared. Mainly because his knight being around my vicinity of my king is scary. And my pieces are still kind of awkward, so it's all kind of scary. I thought he had 2 pawns. I must have gained a pawn somewhere because I thought he was up 2 pawns. He's only at 1 pawn. Okay, so now what? Attack? Doesn't do much of anything. Attack here. I'm burning so much time. What a waste of time. I'm playing so scared. I'm playing so scared of his knight, and I'm burning way too much time. Way too much time. I burnt like a minute and a half that I didn't need to. At least a minute. At least a minute of burnt time there. I like my move though that I played. Yeah, he's keeping things so tricky. So if he takes, can I go here? And then he moves his rook away. So he gained a pawn back. And he blundered. So he's the one blundering now. That was weird. He's got time. Why is he playing quick? He's the one with time. Or he had time. Okay, let's not give him... Okay. Okay. I'm not going to talk because... Just get rid of that freaking knight, you know. Just get rid of it. So I don't have to waste time on it. I probably shouldn't be putting pawns on light squares here, but I should go here actually. Then I'm going to sack. Pre-move that. Time to resign. Time to resign. Sir. Sir. Somebody's getting a block. Somebody's getting a block. Might as well take. Okay, yeah, I'm going to block him. Okay, so let me exhale for a second here, because that was a stressful game. Oh, the imbalance stressed me out. Okay, so yeah, high RD because minus 15. I mean, everyone I play has high RD. See, 70. It's just silly. And it was probably like 75 before I played him. Look at that. We're back in the 2140s. 2142 now. Respectable. Oh, I was down in the weeds. I was in the 2000s for a while. And it felt so bad. And it's nice to be, yeah, I mean, 2142, not great, but respectable, I think. Okay, so we won with the Dutch, and he played kind of a London setup. Well, was it like a C4 London setup? And yeah, I was curious here. I got a little bit scared of castling, and then D5 kind of freaked me out a little bit. I know that we can play D6, and then we have this. Maybe it was still fine, actually. Because after D5, yeah, I guess I just had D6. Because his C-pawns are weak here. So, anyways, I played D6 first, and as I say, a lot of people have been playing this against me lately, and it's a legit move. Didn't know what to do about it, though. Played knight c6. There's two moves that white can do here to help facilitate the e5 push, and they are, I believe, queen e8. So we avoid queen trades, and we support the e-pawn, and then knight c6, we support e5. So I played knight c6. Had he played d5 here, I was going to go knight a5, and then b6, and this is, we can put pressure on the c-pawn. So I spent a long time calculating here. And yeah, I'm still not sure about if g5, I'm not sure if g5 is good here. Maybe I could have considered e4. And then I not c5, sorry, f4. Maybe I should have considered e4. It was worth considering. You know, it's worth consideration. But yeah, I went for this, and I'm curious about what the computer thinks. I don't think f3 was great. Probably not bad, but I don't know. I don't know if that's best. And yeah, then he lets me trade. I don't know why he played queen g3. It makes no sense. And I burned a lot of time around here because I was scared. He should not have traded queens though. And yeah, things got tricky here a little bit. And then he hangs a piece. And he was already down a piece. And so I just simplify so I don't have to worry about his knight. And then get the king active, and then I simplify again. So we don't have to use our brain. And then, well, it's a simple win from there. Okay, let's look at that with the engine. Ooh. Recline. Boo. Okay, and let's take a look at our stats with the Dutch against d4 anyways. So not great actually, but I think part of that was still like during the learning curve. I'm still learning the Dutch, but you know, the first couple months will have affected and skewed these results. Okay, so with the engine, I should also say that against c4, we are a bit better, 2092. It's kind of weird. When we play knight f6, we're 2101. But no, not a big difference, actually. I'm just looking at the stats here. Oh, you guys can't see. I just realized you can't see. But nobody's watching anyways, right? So, okay. So looking at it with the engine, yeah, this is good. So already we have achieved equality. So these openings that are like plus or minus 0.5, even maybe worse than that, like 0.6, you could say, they're not so bad. They're playable because, I mean, again, like here, we're black is equal already on move 6. So you got to take those evals with some context. Now, +1, if you want to go +1 or -1, that is a much riskier endeavor. But like 0.5, 0.6, I think they're all playable. So bishop d3, yeah, castling, knight. Okay, so I went knight c6. Yeah, everything here, though, is fine, apparently. And yeah, e5 is good. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. I guess you can do anything, but we don't have to play g5. We can play anything here. Yeah, e4 was fine, g5, queen e8. It actually kind of annoys me a little bit that everything is fine. Too many options. Okay, so this was all fine and done. And then I'm just going to jump. Maybe I won't jump. So I made a mistake here. It doesn't like knight h7 because of knight e6. So what's so bad about this? Oh, queen takes. King h8. Oh, we lose a pawn. So it's suggesting queen e7. And then if he gives us fork, we probably take, and then we can get out of it. Yeah, kind of awkward, though. Feels awkward. There was also knight e7 also feels awkward, or rook f7 also feels awkward. Yeah, so out of those options, I guess queen e7. Apart from that, we played well. I don't think you should have done this. This was, computer said this is a blunder. It's just strategically, it makes no sense. Okay. I think I might end it there, guys, because nobody's watching. I think Ryan is here, but I don't know. I feel like a needy little kid needing needing an audience, mom watching me on the swing set. But also, I'm really tired, as you can probably tell how tired I am. So I'm going to end it there. A shorter stream today, an hour and 16 minutes. I think I just played. Did I play 2 games? So I did Puzzle Streak of 40. Yeah, I played 2 games. I had this Exchange Philidor. Okay, but yeah, we are in the 2140s again. So that's good. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with more energy. I have a sleep deficit to make up for. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. See you next time.